is Steph Story Time. I hope everybody is well and safe. And I hope you guys are all reading your books. Speaking of books, today we are going to be reading one of my favorites, If I Built a House. If you've ever been to one of my story times at the library, you know this is one of the best books. It's by Chris Van Dusen. And Chris has also written If I Built a Car and his latest, If I Built a School. So maybe we'll get to these another day. But today we're going to read If I Built a House, and I have a special guest joining me today. His name is Lloyd, and he's my daughter Sadie's tortoise. So here is Lloyd. Isn't he cute? Say hi, everyone. Hope everybody is being safe. I'm going to put Lloyd right on the couch. Hopefully he just sits there and listens to the book. It's a good one, Lloyd. And we're going to get started. Jack in the backyard said to his mother, "This house is okay, but it's like any other. It's boxy and boring and basically bland. It's nothing at all like the house I have planned." "My house will be different. It can't be the norm. I'll think about traffic flow, function, and form. Oh, it may include shapes like a tower or dome, but I'll focus on what makes a building a home. It's the rooms on the inside that make it unique. So step up through the door and let's take a peek." Ooh, I can't wait. "We'll start with the basics right off the bat. Check out my all-in-one kitchen-o-mat. You don't have to cook and you don't have to clean. It's done by a space-age robotic machine. It makes all the meals. The food is delish. Then it washes and puts away every last dish." Boy, could I use that today. "The living room's next. It's fun. Come on in. The chairs and the table and sofa all spin. And trampoline leads to a giant ball pit. It's pretty neat room, you have to admit." Looks like Jack is about to dive into the ball pit. "Now look in the bathroom. No shower, no tub. Instead, take a ride on my scrub-a-dub-dub. Just step on the belt. It washes you clean, even the places that you've never seen." Look, it even looks like there's toothpaste here. He's going to brush his teeth right in that shower. "And here is my bedroom way up in the sky, on top of a tower 200 feet high, with glass all around. Just check out the view. A bed in a tower. Now that's something new. How cool." "The rooms we've walked through just moments before are the kind that you'll find in any decor. But if I built a house, I'd add a few more. So hop on the slide. It's time to explore." Woo! There goes Jack. "You know how I constantly like to create? Well, this is my art room. Isn't it great? You draw on the wall. Don't worry, it's cool. Hung way up high on a big giant spool is a huge roll of paper that hangs to the floor. Just draw till you're done, then pull down some more. Check out that big roll." "Next comes my flying room. See how it's tall? It's empty except for a switch on the wall. Just turn off the switch and you'll float off the ground. Then flap like a bird and fly all around. Isn't it nice to be up in the air? A room without gravity. That's pretty rare." "This is my racetrack room. Step right inside. It's less like a room and more like a ride. It features a racetrack that loops all around with super fast go-kart that doesn't make a sound. You'll fly and you'll flip and you'll zip and you'll zoom. You have to admit, it's a wonderful room." My friend Henry, he loves cars. He would love this room. "A room filled with water. Now that's something new. But if I built a house, that's just what I do. This is my fish tank room. Ain't it a sight? Don't worry, they're friendly. These critters won't bite. Just strap on an air mask to swim with the fishes. Now this is a room that every kid wishes. Look at all those fish. That looks like fun. Of course, I've been saving the best room for last, and literally speaking, this room is a blast. So welcome, sit down. I'll seal up the hatches. This plexiglass playroom completely detaches. You fly it around. Why, it even has jets. For me, this room is as good as it gets. Zoom, there goes Jack. My house will be nifty. My house will be neat. My house will stand out as the best on the street. Daringly bold, yet exquisitely fine. A musty example of a modern design. My house will be hailed as refreshingly new. Check it out. What a house. If I built a house, that's just what I do. So Lloyd, did you enjoy that book? I sure did. And you know what, Lloyd? We have a fantastic craft planned around that book. And guess what, folks? Lloyd is going to help us with the craft. No, you really are, Lloyd. We're serious. All right, so let's go over to the craft table and get started. Okay, so here we are at the craft table, and today my daughter Sadie is here helping us, and we are going to design a very cool house, just like Jack did in the book. So you need some simple supplies. We have some paper, some crayons, scissors, and magazines if you have them, but it's not totally necessary because I'm sure everybody doesn't have magazines at home. So parents, moms, dad, caregivers, you're going to draw out a simple house, a box with a line in it and a roof. Sadie already started on her house because what we're going to do is design houses with really cool roofs. Look, Lloyd is here. He's helping. He wants to get involved. So Sadie, why don't you keep going on your house, and while you do that, I'm going to show everybody the house I designed. I actually drew in one room and cut out in the rest. In this room, I drew a beach. Who doesn't love a beach in their house with water and sand? Wouldn't that be a lot of fun? And then underneath, I have a room full of sweets. Who wouldn't want a room with chocolate and cookies and donuts? And then straight across from it, I have a room full of animals, especially dogs. And we have a turtle here. Because I would love a room full of animals. That would be a lot of fun. And right above it, I have a garden room full of fresh vegetables and fruits because I love to garden and I love to take care of my flowers. And if you notice right here, I have a strawberry. And you know who loves strawberries? Our friend Lloyd. He's a vegetarian, and Lloyd eats only vegetables and fruits. And so what I did was I cut up a strawberry because that's Lloyd's favorite. It's like giving you guys cookies. I'm going to put the cuts in it now. And watch this. If I just separate this a little bit, look at this juicy strawberry. Uh-oh, Lloyd, do you smell that? Come here. Let me cut this up. You're going to see something very cool because Mr. Lloyd here, he'll get going on this. Ah, can you see that? Sadie, why don't you try to bring in this camera very close? There we go. He's gonna go to town on this strawberry. Lloyd doesn't have teeth, but he chomps with his gums. And watch his neck, you can like reach out pretty far. Oh, there he is. He takes it in. He's keeping it in the garden of the house, so that's super good. All right, great. Well, let's go back and we'll show folks what Sadie drew in her house. Maybe just get it right there. Perfect. While Lloyd continues to eat. It looks like, Sadie, you have your room. One room is
soccer room, because I love to play some soccer.
So your room would actually have grass in it?
Yes.
Or turf? And the other room, what's this?
It's a pool.
Ooh.
With a diving board.
Very
I
neat.
like swimming.
So her house would be very cool. All right. Well, we hope you guys, look, Lloyd's still eating, enjoyed our story time this week. And everybody's being safe and staying healthy. We'll see you next week. Bye.